What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with the continuation of our first Ikoria Lair of Behemoths Premier Draft. We are at 3-2 currently. So, unfortunately, if we lose one more, we are done. But obviously, we're going to be a lot more optimistic than that.
Yeah. We're gonna try.
Yeah, that's all. We're playing Who Dat 37.
I don't know who it is.
Well, this seems like an okay hand. We have Ominous Seas on 2, Cycling on Startling Development on turn 1, probably, and then Sea Dasher on 3 or Mutate for 2.
Okay.
And then Capture Sphere if we get one more land. I think I'll hold off on cycling this, because we do have things to do, and once we cycle, it counts as drawing an extra card towards Ominous Seas. Adventurous Impulse resolves. And they get a Migratory Greathorn. Okay. That's like a creature and a land. It's a land that we drew. So we have Ominous Seas. Very good.
Why does Ominous Seas have cycle?
Ah! Because when you draw one late in the game, it doesn't make sense to play it.
Yeah, I guess.
We've cycled it before.
Yeah.
It's got Flash. Pass.
I just feel like it's already got so much upside that, like,
It's got...
shouldn't also have cycling, you
Well,
know?
It's got upside at a minimum or maximum or whatever of 8 turns later. Pass to attackers.
Well, if it costs a lot to play it, then I would see that point, but
Oh!
it's only 2.
Startling Development actually works. Well, yeah, but if you draw it on the turn that you need to draw gas, otherwise you lose, it's garbage if it doesn't have cycling.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you draw any card that isn't going to help you win on the turn that otherwise you would lose, it's garbage.
Right, but that's why cycling's good.
Yeah, it is. But
So this it's got cycling to make it better, I guess.
I just feel like it doesn't need to be made better.
That's fair. Are they attacking or are they not attacking? Go away.
Leave it to me to complain about a good thing, I guess.
Alright, so... do we cycle Startling Development here? I guess we hold off. Oh my god. So annoying. The nice thing is they're not attacking us, and even if they do, we can block one of them with the Octopus, and then kill it by using Startling, even with the Migratory Greathorn. So that's just fine. So they used 2 Adventurous Impulses and found 2 Migratory Greathorns. Cool. Nice. Okay, so we're going to take 2, but I don't really care. We'll block here, and then use Startling Development on our Octopus. Cool. Yeah. Ooh, and a Frostbite Ambush. Okay. Well, actually, that kind of makes sense. Because what they're going to want to do is put the Migratory Greathorn on the Goriak. So if we go like this onto the Goriak, then we get to attack for 2, and when they get hit with the Octopus, we draw a card. Which helps our Ominous Seas. Of course it's a land, but whatever, right? That obviously resolves. So we're at 5, they're at 4 on theirs. Frostveil Ambush is the only non-land card in our hand, obviously. They can just play out the Migratory Greathorn for 4. They don't have to mutate it for 3. Mythos. Return up to 2 permanents from your graveyard to your hand. The Goriak and the Greathorn that just died. Okay. Sucks a bit, but that was their whole turn, so that's nice. We drew another Frostveil Ambush. That's actually pretty good. We get to draw another card. Yeah. Ooh, Thieving Ire. 6, 7? 5, 6, 7, 8. So we hold off. So the thing is, right, next turn we're at 8 on this. I'm hoping... I don't think they have enough mana to double up, do they? 3, 6? Yeah, they do. Okay, good. So they're going to play 2 things, but it's probably just going to be mutated onto the same thing. They'll play the Goriak and then mutate Greathorn on it. But at the end of their turn, we can Frostveil, or use one of the Frostveils, tap down the Goriak, still be able to get in with the Octopus to draw more cards, to put more things on the Ominous Seas. Ah! Whenever it mutates, destroy an artifact or enchantment. So we lose Ominous Seas.
Oh.
Oh. Or we don't. We'll cycle one of them. So we get a counter on this. And then we remove the 8 counters before it goes away and get an 8.
Ah. Nice.
Beautiful. And still have the 5 mana for the Frostveil. Yep. It resolves. Pass to attackers. And then we will use the Frostveil Ambush to tap their 2 creatures. They don't untap. Ooh, we have Polywog Symbiote. Okay. So, Polywog Symbiote. I guess we go to combat and attack with both for 10. Bring them to 6. We drew a card. It was Convolute. So 3, 6, we do have enough. Good. Okay, so the thing is, we're not going to be able to counter... Oh, yes, we are. Counter unless they pay 4. So we can counter one of these Greathorns if they try to... Even if they mutate. And they can't play 2 outright, and if they mutate 1 onto the tapped creature, it stays tapped, so we might just win this.
Wow.
With our counterspell that we just drew. Because they only have 6. Yeah, so they're hard casting this. They only have 2 mana untapped, so we counter it, and they probably lose now. Or hopefully lose now. They could have 2 cycling cards and have an 8/8 through the Ominous Seas. Ah, they have a Humble Naturalist. Okay. So they have to use the Naturalist to block the Kraken. And then they take 5 and we draw 2 cards. And they go to 1. And our 2 cards are... a land. Oh, come on! That's such crap. Okay. Thankfully, it's still 7 on the Ominous Seas.
Okay.
And they're at 1, which means every one of our creatures is lethal, which means they have to play 3 more blockers. Or a removal spell and 2 more blockers, or something to that effect. Or like a lifelinker or something. And they only have 6 mana, or 6 land. If they have a way of drawing a card at all, they can get another counter on Ominous Seas. Otherwise, they're 1 turn off, because it's at 7 out of 8. Mm-hmm. Yeah, concession. Whew! That was great. Even with all those lands, that was great.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess... Question is, right, we were talking about this a little bit ago. I don't even remember if it was in a video or not in a video, but we already have 16 land. It was in this. It was in a previous episode of this.
Yeah, we changed this as much as we possibly can. The only card that we can still put in here is that Escape Protocol.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's literally it. That's the only other blue card we have.
Yeah,
we could take out like the Sleeper Dart for that. And that's
no, well, I was implying removing some land because we just drew 5 land in a row because we cycled so much. And when you're cycling, you're going to draw extra land. That's just how it works. That's why cycling decks tend to put in less land than is typical. But okay, as you said...
15 and an Escape Protocol is probably not going to help.
Correct. It's just, we just didn't draft enough to be able to, like, this mono blue situation is iffy at best, although, I mean, it worked out very well, so
Yeah,
who am I to
so
complain?
far, at least.
Right, but...
It's just because the blue in this set's really sick. I keep saying that, but it deserves to continue being said.
Okay, so we are playing against Shiny? Anyway, it's another Johnny. Okay, 3 mana, so 2 for Glimmerbell,
Yeah.
2 for Poliwag Symbiote, 4 for Heron, and then 6 for Wish, or for Boon of the Wishgiver, or cycle it for 1. So,
Okay. I like this hand a lot.
yeah. We only have 3 land, so we need 1 more to make this a thing.
I'm not that worried about us getting land.
Ooh, interesting. Flourishing Fox is a problem. Hopefully we can find a capture sphere for that. Because this is whenever they cycle another card, this gets +1/+1 counter.
Okay.
Thankfully, they'd have to cycle 2 cards to be able to kill our Glimmerbell this turn. Yeah, they do not have that. Okay. So we drew another land, obviously. We knew that was coming. Well, we knew it was coming soon. We'll play the Symbiote. Sure, we'll attack for 1. Why not? Now, when we mutate this, whenever this mutates, draw a card, and then this says draw a card, then discard a card.
Okay.
Okay, so they're cycling. So they get Flourishing Fox. We will... Okay. So yeah, we can't block this Flourishing Fox attack this turn. Because 1 more cycling from them, and they get to... Springjaw Trap. Okay, that can kill Glimmerbell. If they really want to. Oh, or they could swallow it whole. Alright, so they're hoping to use Springjaw Trap on the Poliwag Symbiote, but we have Dreamtail Heron to make it have 4 toughness. And they tapped their Flourishing Fox, so we're good. That's pretty awesome. Okay, this mutates for 4, so let's do it. By the way, it will be a land that we discard, no surprise there. Hey look, Ominous Seas. It's pretty good. Put it over the top. Draw another card. It's another land. We can't play Ominous Seas this turn, but we can attack for 3 in the air.
Nice.
Flourishing Fox is still a big ol' problem, by the way. But Ominous Seas plus Boon of the Wishgiver is very good.
Yeah.
Gets us halfway there. We will take the 3. They can make it more, but they choose not to. No problem. We drew a Sleeper Dart.
Huh.
Well, let's do this, I guess. When this enters, we draw a card, so we might as well play it. Because it gets us our first counter on Ominous Seas. Nice. Startling Development. That's a cycling card that lets us draw a card. Why don't we just do this now on the Flourishing Fox, so it doesn't untap during their next untap step. Then we attack for 3 in the air. It could have been 4. Oh, deal 4 damage. Well, we can't stop that. Okay, it's dead. But again, we still have cycling on this. We have cycling on this too, but that's silly. We could just draw 4 cards next turn. Pass to attackers.
She's sort of fast-moving and aggressive.
We're being aggressive?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
that's awesome.
I mean, they're just like reacting to what we do.
Mm-hmm. It's a very, very good thing. Alright, it's a sorcery, so let's draw 4 cards and have 7 counters on the Ominous Seas.
Jesus. Love it.
Fantastic. Okay. Seems okay. Ooh, we can... Yeah, we'll take the... We found the capture sphere for it, by the way. We have our 8th counter on Ominous Seas. Okay. I guess... We have 7 total, so 4 5, 6, 7. Seems
Nice.
okay. And that's... I guess we only play the turtle.
It'll make them think that we have nothing.
Yeah.
It'll be like an 05 turtle, seriously?
Yeah, well, you know, we ran out of gas very quickly, opponent. What can we say? Okay. They cycled the Triome to put another counter on it. Good. Keep putting counters on it. Good. When they go to combat, we will tap it. Capture Sphere. Yeah,
Nice.
it worked. Beautiful. Pass to attackers. Okay, before they end their turn, we will make this Ominous Seize happen. And actually, you know what we might just do with our last two? Is this. And put it underneath. Because now, whenever this 8/8 deals combat damage to them, we draw a card. Hey, look, a Thieving Otter. Oh, that's actually perfect. We have 8, so this is 3, and we still have 5 for the Frostbell Ambush as well.
Sweet.
Alright, let's attack for 8. Good game, they said. Whoa. I mean, I guess they are at 8, and we draw another card. So the Ominous Seize gets another counter. We drew another Capture Sphere, which we can hold up along with Frostveil Ambush to just keep all their stuff tapped forever.
It's just weird to see them say good game right underneath their 16 life total.
Well, but we just
then
took...
instantly goes
Yeah,
to 8, though.
I was going to say, we immediately take half of it, and... Okay, so they pacify our creature, that's fine. It'll take us a little while longer, but... Still.
That was a good draw for them.
Yeah, well, it could have been in their hand, but yes. They can now kill the Thieving Otter at any time.
They said good game to us. I don't think it already was in their hand.
Again, as I reminded you, people are absolutely jerks and can hope that we overextend.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Archipelagore. Ugh, that's rough.
Now you're thinking of overextending.
Well, no, so here's the issue, right? That's the problem. Is if we try to mutate Archipelagore onto the Thieving Otter, they kill it in response with the Springjaw Trap. So we have to put Archipelagore on the turtle. Because they can't kill the turtle with Springjaw Trap. It only deals 3 damage.
Oh.
Because we want to be able to attack for 7 this turn. At least. Because they're going to, I assume, kill the otter. Sure, we tap their fox. I don't care. But yeah, now we go to combat.
Let's tap our own creature.
Yeah. We attack with both. They kill the otter with the trap. But they could have killed the otter in response to the mutate. And then we wouldn't be able to hit them for 7. So. It's yeah. It would have been better to put it on the otter, but they would have been able to kill it. So we will end our turn. We have a 7/7 and an 8/8, although the 8/8 can't attack or block. But they are at 1, so they cycle Raking Claws. That happens. They draw a card. They have 6 left. Okay. They play a creature. We can tap up to 3 creatures that they play, but they only have 2 cards in hand. So I think we're okay. Swallow Whole. Very good. Okay, so they exile our tapped creature. Okay. Draneth Healer is the only thing on their field right now. We drew another card. It's another land. I guess we play Farfinder. It's lethal. So we search for one of our few remaining land, and we pass. Because we still have Capture Sphere and Frostveil Ambush, which is good. Pass to attackers? Yeah, I guess you could attack me for 3 if you really wanted to. Good. Do we just... I'm going to attempt this. Oh, they can gain life with it. That sucks. They can cycle something and gain life. Ooh, another Ominous Seize. That's a cycling. They said good game again.
They keep saying that.
Ah, they conceded this time. Okay.
Okay.
So they didn't have a cycling card in their hand. Because if they did, they could have gained a life. But, gold tier 3.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Alright, so... yeah, I think that can be the end of this particular video. We are at 5-2. 2 more wins and we're done, or 1 more loss and we're done, or some combination thereof. But still, that was spectacular.
Yeah.
A lot of fun as well. I think this deck, like you said, this deck is literally as boosted as it could possibly be. So yeah, that was a ton of fun. Thank you all so very much for watching. We really do hope that you enjoyed. We would love to hear your opinions down in the comments below of our deck, of our playing, anything at all. That's kind of why we're here. So
blue being sick.
yeah, definitely give us your opinions. Do you agree with Amy that blue in this format is just super busted and this set is just super busted? Do you have a better color that you think is better than blue, or one that you favor more?
You don't.
We would love to hear any and all opinions that you might have, and we can continue that discussion in the comments.
I mean, red and green are obviously the best, but in this particular card set, blue is the best.
Wow. Yeah, Gruul's gonna start getting upset with you. Start preaching for the Azorius with me over here.
I never did anything like that. I never would.
For now, that's going to be the end, as we said. For now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
Please feel free to do all the fun YouTube stuff, liking, commenting, subscribing, ringing the bell, sharing, etc. You all know how YouTube works. It really does help us out a lot, and we really do appreciate the support. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.